Well, one of the things that I know you're also very active in is what we call the U.S. SHIP program. And some of our audience may not be very familiar with that program. So could you maybe start with just a background as to what that program is and what it's currently doing?
Sure. The Swine Health Improvement Plan, the SHIP plan or SHIP program, really started probably almost 4 years ago. It was primarily the brainchild of Dr. Roger Main, who began even presenting it at NPV. Got some funding and began running some analyses, some comparisons, especially with the NPIP program. The NPIP stands for National Poultry Improvement Plan. And so there were a lot of similarities. We're both looking at population medicine, health in populations, whether it's poultry and pigs. And so there were a lot of things that we could learn from NPIP that could apply to SHIP. And so the SHIP is our effort to apply some of those lessons from NPIP to swine health. It's basically the program we're still working on. We're a year into what's a pilot project that's been funded by USDA. We had our first House of Delegates meeting in Des Moines, August 21st and 22nd. And we're kind of taking our first initial steps at organization. So if you look at the history of NPIP, the National Poultry Improvement Plan, they began about 1935. So they have 85 years of experience in the control of issues, health issues related to poultry. And so SHIP is beginning to address those issues as well. Our SHIP basically has three initiatives. One is surveillance, or better said, sampling and testing. One is biosecurity, and one is traceback. And if we have those arms in place, it puts us in a better position to deal with foreign animal diseases if they were to show up in the U.S. And of course, African swine fever is a particular concern, but classical swine fever, which we eliminated from the U.S. in 1978, is also a concern because it's still in populations that are close to us, close to our borders.